Hello, everybody. I said I was done with the chair, but I said that because it was dark, and it's not really that dark in here. And you know what? I said that when my legs weren't tired. So, there's gonna be a lot more videos where I'm standing up. I promise. But I wanted to do a review on Rampage. And I guess it makes more sense to... Well, I don't care what makes sense. I don't care what makes sense and what doesn't make sense. People are just so limited, it drives me insane, you know? Like, I don't want to be in your box, because your box is empty. So, those limits ain't doing nothing for you. Bye-bye, you know? So anyways, I don't care what's normal. I don't care. As long as I'm not hurting nobody... As long as I know the way, I'm going to be just fine. Alright? So will you. So, maybe just think outside that box for just a second. And I promise you it's going to hurt because you've never done it before. But just try it, you know? Anyways, so Rampage... didn't follow the game, and I understood why. I only understood one. They didn't make George the gorilla. They didn't make him brown. Because that was unrealistic. Like that matters. And they didn't make him black because that would have been like King Kong. Or Mighty Joe Young, you know? It's been done too many times. So they just made him an albino gorilla. Now the big difference between this and the game is the game in all the video games, it's a person that turns into a giant animal because of the green toxins and stuff. Which I think in the first game there's no green toxins. They introduced that in like the second game and third game. That becomes like the big deal. And then in the the newest one they did. Well, not the newest one. The one before the newest one. They look pretty much the same. They pretty much operate the same way. Anyways, they drink this green stuff. They go crazy. In the movie, it's not like that. In the movie, there's these canisters of green smoke that comes out. And there's an alligator, not a lizard. And there's a gorilla, not a monkey. Because George was a monkey, not really a gorilla. So that was another difference. And the wolf had sharp like spikes in his tail. I guess the wolf in the game kind of has spikes too, but his tail did not have. It was like one of those. It was like a brontosaurus tail, where the spikes at the end of it. You know. So there was a lot of differences between the game and the movie, but I enjoyed the movie. It was your typical destroy the city type of movie. It was a good monster movie. It was the first good monster movie I've seen since Godzilla. And the reason I say that is some monster movies, the CGI is just not good enough. This CGI was really good. I enjoyed it a lot. And they did a great job on it. You didn't care at all. You didn't even care. Negan was in this movie apparently from The Walking Dead, but like, I can imagine people just laughing their ass off because it's just every line he says, it's like he's in The Walking Dead. Like, it's that character. They add a little bit of a southern flair to him, a little bit, just a little bit. And they make him into an FBI director or whatever. And you think he's going to be an asshole, but he's really not. He's actually a pretty good guy. So I can just imagine just him walking up to someone and talking just every time, and then people just laughing because it's that character, you know. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculously funny. The Rock is in this movie, did a great job. Always a good actor. There's not really any bad actors in this movie. There was good comedy, and there was all that stuff. I mean, they had some anti-poaching messages in there, which I don't agree with. That's fine. Throw that in there. There's nothing wrong with that. You know? Nothing wrong with that at all. It's a good thing. They shouldn't be poaching out there. And it's good to add story to it, you know? It doesn't need to be just anti-story, you know? It doesn't need to be that cliche thing. Of course, this had cliches in it, but I've never seen... They had the cliche of like the two bad guys, almost like Team Rocket, where it's a brother and his sister. The brother's kind of a coward. He's not really that smart either. And the sister's really smart. She's not a coward at all, really, to certain things. Psychopaths are always a coward to certain things. It's true. They're afraid of certain things. It's very true. Don't just think that they're not afraid of anything. So, I'm not really going to tell you what happened in the movie, because it's just all very climactic, and you should see it for yourself. Would I see this movie again? Yeah, I probably would. I'd probably watch it. I wouldn't buy it. I would never buy the movie. But, you know, it was good enough for me to love it. I loved it. It had an atmosphere to it that I have not felt in a movie in a very long time. I don't think I've ever felt it. I've felt it in the video games. I felt that same atmosphere in the movie. Just a feeling of kind of excitement, but also just, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it in words. It's a good feeling. And, yeah, I liked it. The Lizzie doesn't come until later, you know. I don't have anything to add to this movie. I think they did it perfectly fine. Yeah. Also, this video, I know it has borders right here. I'm aware of that. I can't break out of them. It helps the video go longer. The space of an Android phone sucks. Let me just tell you that. I have an Android phone. Because I'm not getting an Apple phone, you know? Fuck that. No. There's too many limitations on Apple phones. But these have less space. And that's probably because I download songs. I download a lot of music. That's why. So the quality is not as good as it could be. And the space is not as wide as it could be. You know? But somebody said it was a vertical video. The raccoon character that, you know. I don't know your real name. But hey, I'm talking to you. Go watch a vertical video and then come back to this video and be like, wow, this is way better than that. If you can't deal with this, then you're too conditioned to be pleased. You know, life's not all about pleasure. You're going to have these. You're going to have these on my channel until you don't have these on my channel. So you're not going to change anything by saying anything about it. Alright? If I have enough space, I'll go back to the old format. Okay? That will be me, not you. You know? If you can give me any tips or tricks, that will be greatly appreciated. And have a great day, whoever you are. I don't know if you're a girl or a guy. I don't know. You strike me as a woman. I don't know why, but you do. You just strike me as a girl. Because that's something a female would complain about. But anyways, love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And, yeah. Remember, Jesus is the way. Yeah. I think he really is. I think Jesus really is the way. I don't know. I don't know, man. Anyways, love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I know he's the way.